Rasanya perbezaan tu bukan pasal gender.
Itu dia mau
Dia bukan pasal gender, dia pasal personality tu. Katakan macam anak lelaki, katalah ada anak lelaki dalam 4 orang. Okay? Seorang tu sangat pendiam. Seorang tu sangat petang cakap. Okay? So seorang lagi tu tengah-tengah. Okay. Perbezaan yang nampak, perbezaan dalam speeches tu sebenarnya bergantung kepada personality. Dia tak kisahlah anak tu lelaki ke perempuan. Dalam konteks saya.
Tapi kalau anak perempuan, is it dia more expressive?
Macam kan bila anak perempuan ni dia ada sifat keterbukaan bila dia sembang dengan mak ayah dia. Tapi anak lelaki ni dia macam banyak benda dia simpan.
Kalau macam itu nampak perbezaan tu, pada saya anak lelaki dengan anak perempuan tu dia bergantung kepada kat mana dia close, dengan siapa dia close. Kadang ada anak lelaki yang close juga dengan ibu dia, tak semestinya dengan bapa dia. Dan sebaliknya lah, kadang-kadang anak perempuan ni dia lebih close dengan ayah dia dan dia banyak bercerita lah. So tak nak kata differences tu based on apa dia?
Gender.
Based on gender tu tak berapa setuju sangat.
Okay.
So untuk jawapan saya tadi tu yang based on my answer earlier kan, yang kata the difference is not based on the gender but
personality,
based on the personality. I think one of the major contributor of the that lead to this difference is the proximity ataupun the closeness. Closeness. Okay, maybe the son has more ample time to spend with either his parents lah. Okay, sometimes they have macam nak cakap they are more likely to disclose their personal what they call that, personal affairs, personal matter lah with their parents, either their father or mother. So the difference tu, the possible influence tu is the closeness. Satu lagi mungkin dia punya ni siblings punya influence juga. Sibling. Okay, sometimes ada katakanlah ada sifat kita panggil bersaing, competition kan, competition. So dia jadi macam one child might want to apa kita kata
gain attention,
draw more attention from the parents compared to his or her
other siblings.
So itu mungkin ada possible influence factor lah yang mempengaruhi tu. So dia akan lebih bercakap kan dengan parents dia sebab dia nak overshadow dia punya siblings. Macam tu.
Lelaki dia lebih simpan dia punya feel and share secrecy with family, his parents lah. Anak perempuan pula dia lebih nak share, with mother. Dia lebih bersifat creating attention. That is a natural men's and boys and girls punya nature of thoughts. Boys ni dia basically growing with the family influence. Girls ni dia lebih more on growing with attentions. Family. Dia akan create an issue to get attention, so that she can decide accordingly to family's thought. Itu nature of budak perempuan lah. Tapi kalau budak lelaki ni is the nature of how you frame thoughts, family thoughts. Kalau we go on religious thoughts, then he definitely will follow the religious thought lah. Kalau talking about life thoughts kan, lifestyle of thoughts, it depends on the how close he is with the family lah. How close he is with the family, and that can protect him from being influenced by the peers. The peers cannot influence him because the family close thoughts is in his thought. Besides appraisal, so it depends lah how you want to creating something feature, but you are basically these fundamentals of this thought is from the family oriented, which is we can say like there is a book, a chapter from Uncommon Wisdom. It's been write up Chopra. This what we call it as the skills of refine of the family. You position your argument in a perfect manner. That adalah suatu tugasan yang berat, rumit dan sangat berjaringan, kan? Yang nampak dibuat santai dan mudah. That's what we call it as thoughts of family thoughts, so this in circumstances, with that background of the family, you can argue, you can share the argument and opinion, but you must have a perfect manner of saying something, and that is the influencing. When you have an uncommon wisdom, you see this kind of thing, you are not been trapping in this zone only. You can say, you can voice out, but with a perfect manner. Dia macam ni. Dia kebanyakan budak-budak teenagers, boys, girls yang bawah umur, they are influencing by the peers, influencing by the peers, influencing by the movie, drama, and they got dramatic buat ngada-ngada, apa tu, tension tak tahu hala, this kind of thing. Alright, so you cannot be part of that. You kena keluar daripada situ, so that you can solve your problem. That is not an issue. You create an issue because you have been influenced by this kind of wisdom, which is never had. Sebenarnya you tak ada pun zone tu, because you have been influenced by your peers. Peers you main cerita sengit betul ni sengit. So you got attraction from that. You pun terikut cara dia think thoughts dia macam tu kan. Tapi you pun asal you tengok drama, you been influenced by dramatic. Not only the child, not only the teenagers, but in fact orang tua-tua pun sama. Dia tengok cerita sedih, dia sedih je. Dia tengok anak dia kuajak dia pun asal anak dia nanti nak kuajak contoh. This kind of thing. Lepas tu ada yang kalau family ni broken family, lepas tu dia pun asal dia pun broken family. Kalau dia asal dia family yang kaya kan, dalam drama tu kaya, the heroine tu kaya, dia pun duk rasa macam dia nak jadi macam tu. So that is not what we call uncommon wisdom. Wisdom is something that come up from your inner side, and you see the world from your thoughts, and that's the thoughts has been developed by your family, because we start with the family. And this family development of religiosity is the fundamental issues that can, develop the thoughts. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.
I think I will answer in two different sections. First is the orang putih part, because we always have the theory saying everything has to be psychological. All those theory from Piaget, from Adler, the psychological part. You cannot expect manners to be imposed. You have to exemplify things like that. And then when you mention about the dialogue between the girl and the mother with the son, if they are teenagers, so the answers will be different. If they are children, as in primary schools, they would be more close-knitted, because they are still observing what the parents are doing. But teenagers, they have their own way of thinking. And again, that dialogue doesn't say much about what the boy was actually doing when he was asked the question. So if he was distracted with his gadget, he wouldn't be able to answer quickly, because boys or men, they cannot multitask. When they do one thing, they do one thing, unlike girls. So it's like that. But for being Asian, our parents always, this is in general without any research, I'm not going to support this based on any research, but this is just been generalization and observation. Like we are always imposed when our mother calls, we have to respond quickly and drop what we're doing and answer her.
Yes.
So it goes both ways, female or male, because if not, we will be reprimanded and be considered as a little bit rude because we do not respond, and then especially when the person is older than us. So it's a sign of respect. So gender role here for the Asians at the moment is still very, it goes both ways. Male and female, they are the same when they, when they have to respond. But the orang putih will always have their own way of, they sometimes would focus on you. They are allowed to be very individualistic. So if they want to respond, they respond. They don't want to respond, the parents will have to respect. So that kind of, I wouldn't want to say dilemma, but, it's their cultural background. Yeah, I don't want to pinpoint which one is better, but, yeah. Now, when you deal with girls, and then when they move to womanhood, and later adult, is the way of speaking. Women can jump from one topic to another in one sentence sometimes. And then it's sometimes very difficult for the father to understand what are you focusing on. Unlike male, they focus one thing at one time. Example, Dad, I need, I have to go out to, I'm going out because I want to play football. And that's the focus. But for girls, it's always like, I'm going to go to the library, but on my way, I'm going to McDonald's, and then I'm going to meet my friend, and then I'm going to come back. And it's always like the jumping of information in between. But mothers get it. Fathers have a difficult way of saying, so you're going to the library, right? And when are you coming back? So that's just so when you're coming back, the main concern in that conversation was, I want you to be safe. I don't care where you are going in between, but I want you to be safe. But mothers will always ask, who's your friend?
Yes.
Who will your friend be? How long are you going to be in the library? Why is it necessary to go to the library? Because now that we have Wi-Fi connected in the house, you had McDonald's yesterday, then why do you want to have it again today? You have enough money. Who are you going in? How are you supposed to get to the library? Are you going to take Grab or are you going to take my car? So last she would say, okay, I want you to be home before dinner. That's it. So again, gender role doesn't just evolve around how the children speak to their parents. It's how their parents also actually understand where they're going. Where is this conversation going to? I think one is the aim. Okay, how badly it is, because women have more facial expression and pitching as compared to men, and also how they were brought up. That is a very general question. I don't know how to focus on where we're going here, because how we put a lot of masks on our faces. I see you in a different mask today. Maybe after this video session is over, you're going to put on a different mask for a different character. This is talking about us being women. And for men, they might have one mask at one time for a long time, maybe for the whole day. Okay? So, going back to your question, one is the aim, number two is the cultural background, the age, sometimes financial stability. That's it. And the peer pressure, we don't know for sure until a certain research is done. So it's going to be unfair if I were to claim it's like that without having it proven.